Greetings, sophisticated intuition here with your April messages, general messages. This is going to be for the sign of Virgo. I'm going to get right into it. Angels, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, and the Holy Spirit. What message do you have for the sign of Virgo for the month of April, please? What message do you have for the sign of Virgo for the month of April, please? Okay. The sign of Virgo, please. What is it that they need to know? Thank you. Okay. Ooh, okay. Ooh, dang. I know we have one coming up. Or is it a solar? I don't know. Okay, anyways. We'll come back to that in just a little bit. Conjunction. You know what? Right away, like with your overall energy, I'm just like getting like a coming together, but then we get this conjunction at the bottom of the deck. It's the number 0, so that's a beginning. Okay. Unity, autonomy, individuation, inner self, self-motivation, concentration, personal interest. I feel like you're integrating. Okay. We'll see what else comes out, but I feel like for my spiritualists who are doing the work, I feel like you may have been in either a dark night of the soul or maybe a shadow phase, and now you're getting ready to integrate, okay, your lessons and what you've learned, what you've gained from that experience. Okay, so that's right away what's jumping out at me. For others of you who haven't had to do that work and or have already done that work, this is about any other lessons that you've been learning recently, that you've been integrating. You know, we should always be ascending. We should always be growing. There should always be room and opportunity for improvement, right? And so I do feel like there's an element of that. I do feel like you might be a little bit being a little bit selfish right now. Not in an ill-mannered way, but just like focused on self. Okay. For your, for the good of the collective, ultimately. Okay. All right, let's get the rest of the message out. I feel like I'm jumping too far ahead. All right, Spirit, for the sign of Virgo, what is it that they need to know for the month of April, please? What is it that they need to know? Oh, what is that? Okay. And okay. All right. Didn't take long. 10 of Pentacles. Reaching a pinnacle, reaching a state of completion, the physical manifestation of your intentions that have been set coming into fruition. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Beautiful, beautiful energy. I love that at the bottom of the deck. Let's clarify. For the sign of Virgo, please, what is it that they need to know for the month of April? Please clarify, Spirit. What is it that Virgos need to know for the... Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay. Beautiful. Somebody's coming towards you. Okay. Plain and simple. Someone, something is on the way. Okay. I know 8 of Cups can talk about walking away, but with everything else that has come out, something's coming towards you, or you're going towards someone. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Okay. That 8 of Cups energy has me. I'm going to get my 2 cups. Okay. Very tunnel vision as well. Okay. Sextile. Integration, cooperation, tools, skills, ingenuity, harmony, empathy. Sextile. That's what showed up for you. Okay. Going right along with this conjunction. This is a coming together. Okay, Virgo. This is a working together. Yeah, we have that cooperation there. This is, it's giving me magician energy with that sextile, having all the tools, all the skills, the wherewithal to do it. Okay, there's a task at hand that needs to be done, and you're more than capable. Okay, whatever that task may be, Virgo. But it does seem as though that you're not doing it alone. Although you've been in a more selfish energy, As of late, that's what I'm picking up. I feel like you're coming into a space of unity, okay, of coming together. You had to remove yourself or be focused on self, like I said, for the good of the collective. My mother told me many years ago when I had my first child. I think I was dealing with some state of overwhelm. I was very young, okay, and she could definitely identify because she had also had us at a young age. And she said to me, you know, if you're not good, if you're not okay, you cannot be okay for anyone else. And I know that's a sound piece of advice that I've heard over time from others and memes and all this other stuff. But the first time I ever heard it was from my mother, and I was very young, and it just stuck like glue to me. And it might I might have took it too far because like I'm already selfish, and this is what I know about me, okay? I've been through my shadow phase, okay? I'm already selfish, and then like I would intentionally, you know, make days for myself. So but that's necessary, okay, Virgo? That is so necessary because like I said, you can't be who you need to be for the rest, for your family, for your community, for your organization, for whatever it is that you have to also provide your energy to. You can't be you if you don't withdraw at times. And so you've been in that place, but I do feel in the month of April now there's a coming back together, okay, with whoever or whatever, okay? Then we have in the center is the second house. This is the house of resources, material, possessions, and values. Here is where we see our belongings, wealth, and finances, as well as the pillars on which material, intellectual, and emotional security is developed. So there's a focus because this is the center energy of your overall energy. There's a focus on your wealth, on your financial status, on the things, on the material realm, okay? And that may be, you know, requiring some cooperation with someone. But there is some focus here on security. Okay. For some of you, you may be at that age where retirement is becoming a real thing. We're getting close to that, right? And so there's a significance on, okay, do I have it all together? Can I go ahead? Can I retire now? Do I need to retire, you know, a little bit later? Do I need to push that out? There seems to be some focus on that for some of you, okay? For others of you, I do feel like you have something coming in, okay, that's going to provide a level of security. For some of you may actually be like making some large purchases in the month of April, buying a car, buying a house, something that gives you a sense of security, okay? Good. Now, this is what I was over here questioning myself about, the lunar eclipse. I feel like there is one coming. Darn it. I feel like there is one coming. I know that we have 2 new moons in this month, and I think that in the second new moon at the end of the month is a lunar eclipse or maybe a solar eclipse. I don't know. Look it up. Get your or go find the YouTube astrologer that can give you that insight. I apologize. I could have sworn that I had that one down for sure. I know that there was one coming. But anywho, it did show up in your message, so it's quite likely that is what we're going to be experiencing at the end of April. It says here, releasing the past, breakthrough, pushing limitations, and healing. So that work that you did, that shadow work that you did, that dark night of the soul that you had to experience, that lunar eclipse is about to eclipse all of that out. You're going to be able to push through. Okay, you're going to see some healing in the month of April. So I'm excited for you, Virgo. That's good stuff. I feel like Virgo's been in a dark place. Not all of you. Clearly, we're all on different timelines, but that's the energy I'm picking up. Like, I've been in a dark place. Where is the light? That's the energy that I'm picking up, and I'm not laughing at your situation because I have certainly been there, okay? But you're getting there. By the end of April, you're going to see that shadow eclipse out, okay? It might be the peak or the highest part of your shadow energy show up, okay? The ugliestness of it. That's not a word, but whatever. And then immediately after the eclipse, you're going to feel some reprieve. You're going to feel more like yourself. Okay? Okay. Temperance and the Knight of Wands. Okay? You know, you're going to, I feel like you are, you want to spaz out. Or you have, okay? And Spirit is reminding you to, like, you know, temper yourself, to remain calm. I also feel like there's a possible reconciliation coming in here, because we've got this integration and this unity energy that's very, very potent. It's very strong for you. There's a coming together. And then this Knight of Wands, okay? I'm sorry if I didn't mention. Sometimes I jump ahead of myself and I forget. Some, you know, sometimes you guys are very new coming in here and you don't know what's going on. Temperance is about patience and healing and reconciliation, okay? And tempering yourself, and a very angelic type energy. Even in this Egyptian, she is, you know, kind of depicted with her wings. So right now I can't remember who that is. Anyway, but the Knight of Wands, you know, is the one that comes racing in with passion and fire and desire. It's excitement and a very energetic, right? So to be clarifying temperance, I almost feel like I'm getting a couple of messages off of that. One is, you know, a sense of restraint here, or trying to restrain yourself, or, you know, put the shoe on the foot that it fits. Somebody is trying to restrain themselves from flying in here, okay? It's like they want to come at you, but they're trying to, like, stay calm. Or you, vice versa, okay? Then I'm also getting, you know, the potential for, so, okay, this is a perfect example. So I was saying, I forgot who else I was saying this to in the other messages, but, you know, your three most important placements, I guess, would be your ascendant, sun and moon, right? At least those are the ones that you tend to acknowledge and recognize. And so for me, my ascendant is my Leo, my sun is my Sagittarius, my moon is Aquarius, right? And for the most part, over the last few years at least, I've noticed or acknowledged that I've been operating more under my moon. So more Aquarian type energy. My Sagittarius is always potent, it's always relevant, but my moon energy was pretty much overshadowing the other parts of my chart. I don't know when it shifted. I'm not really exactly sure. I don't know if it was when we came into the Aries season, which is a fire energy. And so my sister and brethren signs of fire just decided to flare up. But I've definitely felt a bit more of my Leo Sagittarius side coming out. And just yesterday, I sent a message that I probably shouldn't have. That I should have probably, like, tempered myself. And I probably shouldn't have sent that message. It wasn't like negativity, not at all. It wasn't negativity at all. But it was definitely passionate. And it was definitely flighty. And it was definitely a moment that I could reflect on and be like, maybe, you know, if I had been resonating more with my moon sign, I would have thought a little bit more about that before I sent the message. But it was meant to be jovial and lighthearted, but it was quick, okay? And possibly not thought all the way through. So I feel like, Virgos, you may have received something like that, or you are in a space of, you know, about to do something like that. Okay. All right. Justice. Justice is here for you. Getting what you deserve. And it's coming your way, clarified by the Three of Wands, okay? And that's right underneath that second house. So I do feel like there's something that you wanted, you know, a very material realm, physical realm, okay? So that car that you wanted, that house that you wanted, that settlement that was supposed to be coming in is justice, right? It's here. It's on the way. Okay. I feel like I'm stuttering. I feel like 3 days to 3 weeks. Okay. For some of you, 3 hours from the time that you hear this message. Ooh, that was loud. Thanks, Spirit. Coming is that's how quickly it's coming. This Knight of Wands is not playing. It's coming quickly. Okay. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, your energy. All right. Clarified by strength. And you see how she has her arms up? It's almost like we got this situation going on in the middle that's coming. You know, there's some justice coming in. There's something that you deserve that is about to arrive at your doorstep. That's beautiful. Over here, we got this Temperance, you know, trying to be patient, trying to, you know, restrain, trying to, you know, not come in so fast and so hard. And you over here like, wait a minute. Queen of Pentacles energy with the strength energy. Okay, pause. All right, slow down a little bit. I just heard, I don't want to repeat the mistakes of the past. Okay, so I feel like Virgos, you're in your energy in terms of you take your time with things. You don't move too quickly. So for some of you, this may be an age difference or something going on where you're, you know, involved with someone who's younger than you, who wants to move faster than you. Okay, or vice versa. Put the shoe on the foot that it fits. You might be the one who's trying to move faster, and there's a little bit of a like, let's slow down, let's take our time, let's get to know one another, you know. And that's with anything. Doesn't have to be romance. Okay, if you're shopping for a house or car, let me take my time. Let me shop it. Let me not make a quick decision and jump into something too quickly here. Or too soon, too fast is what I'm hearing. All right. So there's just a, oh, that's like, I would say it's probably in my top 5. And right now, it's one of the Marley brothers. Is it Damon Marley, I think? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. The song is in like my top 5, but slow down. Let me get to know you. That was the worst rendition of that song ever. I'm so sorry that I subjected you to that. But it's called Slow Down, and it's by one of the Marley brothers. And so, you know, listen to that for one, okay? I'm going to listen to that when I get done with these recordings. That is one of my favorite songs ever. But I feel like that, if this is about romance, it doesn't matter. Whatever this is about for you, Virgo, listen to that song, because it will kind of help you to understand what I'm trying to express here in terms of whether that's you or them, and a way to kind of say that to them instead of like ghosting them or something. You know, Virgos, y'all good for that. You doing too much. Bye. Try not to do that. Instead, have that open conversation and be like, you know what, that's a little bit too soon for me. That's too, you know, no, I'm not ready to move in with you. No, I'm not ready to put a label or title on this. You know, let's take our time. You know, to the dealership salesman, no, I'm not ready to, you know, put my money down just yet. You know, you might even be, if you're shopping for a vehicle, I don't know if they do this anymore. I haven't shopped for a vehicle. I'm really trying not to like ever buy another car in my life. That's about me. Never mind. But I know there are some dealerships out there that will let you take the car, you know. You know, you have to leave information or whatever. I don't know how that goes or works anymore, but you can take the car to test drive it, not for, you know, around a spin around the block, but like a week or a few days, and then you bring the car back and make the decision whether or not you want to buy it, right? I know that they used to do that. I don't know if they still do, and then all the changes in the world. It's about that. It's about making, you know, I don't believe that they let you test drive houses. So I don't know if you'll be able to like spend a night or what, but you get where I'm going here. I feel like I'm repeating myself. So it's just about taking time, developing, creating, if this is about a relationship that's newer, you know, it's about becoming friends first. You had that initial attraction. Okay, I don't feel like this is about people who were friends and then got into a relationship. I feel like this is someone who, you know, is a newer situation, and you were initially attracted by the physique or by the intellect, or something to that effect. And perhaps you know, you got down in the sack and rolled around a few times, and you know, enjoyed that as well. But you really haven't truly gotten to know one another, and someone in the situation wants to move quicker than the other. Okay. Okay. All right, Spirit. For the sign of Virgo, what is it that they need to know for the month of April? There's definitely some coming together here. Okay. In your own way, I suppose. Okay. For the sign of Virgo, what is it that they need to know for the month of... Thank you. Triple spiral. Listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. You know, my little ego want to show up for y'all today, Virgo. I am your divine wisdom. Go listen to it. Slow down. Okay, listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. That's beautiful, because that's about, you know, enjoying the ride, the ups and downs, you know, the thrill of the roller coaster. Okay. White light guidance for the sign of Virgo. What is it that they need to know for the month of April, please? Oops. Okay, we got Pearl of Sorrow. I'm going to take that one. Something else slid out, but it didn't come up face first. So I'm going to go ahead and take that Pearl of Sorrow because it did come up face first. I'm also hearing, I need to go back to this. Listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. There's someone, I don't want to say that's older than you, but wiser than you, okay? That maybe you can take this situation to, that will give you, you know, some divine wisdom, okay? Pearl of Sorrow, that's what came out from the White Light Oracle. We're going to read it. The number 35 breaks down to an 8. Infinite possibilities. Go ahead and check out what that frequency, how that frequency is vibrating for your situation. Angel number 8. And I keep doing that. I keep going to the angel number versus the actual number that came out. Okay. Pearl of Sorrow. Taking responsibility for your experiences empowers you. You are going to resolve an issue through spiritual inspiration and higher guidance. You will rise up in full connection to your spirit and access a wealth of divine treasure. That which has brought darkness into your world shall submit to the light and be transformed. Have courage and commitment to your awakening, for you are a precious being and can go far on the spiritual path this lifetime. That's beautiful, Virgo, and I think that speaks to what I was talking about earlier, where you have been in a dark night of the soul or shadow phase, and you're coming out of that, and that is absolutely amazing to hear. Okay, let's go ahead and get your Lover's Oracle. Okay, for the sign of Virgo, what is it that they need to know for the month of April? Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Okay, transformation. Beautiful. So there's going to be a change in your connection, or connections. Okay. Slow down. Let me get to know you. That is just coming out strong. Y'all got to go press play on that, okay? Something is, I didn't read the bottom of the deck for anybody else, but the bottom of this deck is saying, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims. It simply allows and gives. Ooh, I felt that in my soul, Virgo. And I'm going to leave it there. That is your message. Love and light.